Hey, off the property today, and just checking on where things are at. Also gotta get some fresh air out here. So it looks like Haber Brothers came in. They cleared out a bunch of this. They put in the track pad that my truck's parked on up there. They dug the slurry pit here for the well, and they cleared out this area right here. This is where the well drilling is going to be happening. We're hoping they're in the area. We're hoping that Cushing will get out here hopefully next week sometime, but that's all up in the air based on all this current nonsense going on. So luckily it's kind of essential, so there's no work stoppage right now for them. So we're hoping to have them out here next week. That was last update I had about a couple days ago. So, but since then, since I've been up here last, God, it's thick. It snowed and it rained for 3 days. Haber Brothers broke the track on one of their pieces of equipment when they were up here the other day. They had to take it back to the shop, so they didn't get to finish this. But it looks like, if you look behind me, a lot of silt fencing up. So this is a temporary measure. This is right around the 50-foot buffer for the wetlands. It actually might be a little closer than 50 feet. I'm not sure if they actually GPS this out or just found the easiest accessible path for the time being. But this is temporary. This might be actually the top layer, and then the second layer might be in the 50-foot, might be a little bit further in. This area particularly requires, for the Conservation Commission, we need 2 layers of silt fencing as well as erosion control matting. So this area might be the outer. The erosion control matting would go in between, and then we'd have another on the 50-foot line area silt fencing. So this is just satisfy the requirement for the track pad and the silt fencing, 1 layer of silt fencing for the wetland area while the well gets drilled, hopefully next week. Once we get that, we're going to need to get the water quality results back, pending a successful drilling operation. And that should take a couple days. Once we get that back, we need the final approval from the Board of Health. And I'm sure they're totally not busy right now. So I don't know how long that is going to take. Hopefully that's a pretty simple approval process. Once we get that, that's when we will apply for our, oh boy, that is deep. Oh, I shouldn't have did that. Oh, that was a lot deeper than I thought. I have fucking bogs on. Anyway, so what was I saying? Oh yeah, building permit. So once we get the Board of Health okay back, we can apply for the building permit once again. Sure that guy's not busy or working from home or anything right now, but hopefully that gets pushed through. And then the other thing is the bank. We're pretty much ready to close on our construction loan, but then this happened, so COVID-19. So I don't know, they had some message, they shut their banks down. I'm sure everything's all backed up there, and they're working from home, and so unfortunately it's a good time in terms of interest rates, and everything's pretty cheap right now. Gas is cheap, toilet paper is not cheap apparently, but other than that, once we get the approval from the bank, like I said, we're pretty much ready to close, and we don't really have to go to the bank, I don't think, for anything else. I think the next literally thing is just our credit check 3 days prior with the estimated costs, and meet with a lawyer, which we used for actually purchasing this property. So he's a good guy, Dave, I believe. So yeah, that's where we're at. We need to get the well done before anything else. Everything else is moving about as fast as possible. It seems like we got the GPS situation. That'll be another video. The plotting and everything seems to be okay, but like I said, it's a little touch and go right now. But hopefully next week I'll be back with an update, some drone footage. Hopefully I got a new battery coming in. That's another thing with Amazon. Everything's super delayed, so even with Prime shipping, month or 2 months sometimes right now. So we'll see where we're at with that soon. But hopefully next update I'll be up here with the Cushing, and they will be drilling our well. Take care.